What is up, strikers, and welcome back to the Sharp Corner, a YouTube channel that provides entertaining gameplay footage for games available on Nintendo gaming systems. I'm your host, The Sharp. Welcome back to another episode. And friends, I have got a special treat for you today. That's right, it is another matchup in the Mario Strikers Battle League World Championships. This is a tournament that is being hosted by our good friends on the Mario Strikers Discord server to determine who is the #1 Mario Strikers Battle League player in the world. And you know, for commentating World Championship matches, the Sharp has to dress to impress. Now, if you've been following this series, you know how we do. We use the competitive rule set. There's no hyper strikes and only color blocks are allowed. You're only getting an item if one of your players has suffered an illegal tackle. And the matchups are best of 7. Out of 7 games, you've got to win 4 to advance. Now, today's matchup is going to be a doozy. We've got the #2 player in the world, Ink, the master of manual mode. That's right. Most players use auto. This guy uses manual mode. So you're going to see some really incredible plays from him. And he's going to be going against the #7 player in the world, MoMo. Now, I've had both these guys on the Sharp Corner before on their own separate episodes, and I will put links to those episodes in the description of this episode. Be sure to go check those out. But if you are familiar with these players and their play styles, you know that this match is going to be one for the ages. Now, who's going to advance and get closer to becoming the #1 player in the world? There's only one way to find out. We got to get in the footage. But before we do me a favor, hit that subscribe button to help support the channel. And don't forget, the Sharp has his own Discord server, Sharp Stadium, and I'm also going to be putting a link to the Discord server in the description of this episode. I invite you to come and join the community, but without further ado, let's get into this footage and let's see who wins the best of 7 between Ink and MoMo. And here we go with game #1 between Ink and MoMo. Ink is in the green, KFC Worlds 24. MoMo is in the gray with the Charge Vets. Okay, this is going to be a good one. Ink and MoMo. Been really looking forward to this one. You know, Ink is just one of these players that's always a lot of fun to watch. You know, he's got that manual mode play style, so you never know what's going to happen, especially with those offensive team tackles. But here we go. We see Ink, he's got, looks like Pauline in the captain position. He's got Pauline in the O wing, Peach in the D wing, Bowser down in defender. He's already up 1-0. MoMo, on the other hand, going with a different kind of makeup. He's got Bowser in the captain position, Waluigi in the O wing, also has Peach in the D wing, and Donkey Kong in the defensive position. Ink is really on the attack here, 16 seconds in, and he's already up 2-0. And MoMo does have a bomb. Ink does have the banana. MoMo's on the move. Peach, ooh, but gets tackled really quick by Ink's Peach. Pauline over to Peach, dodges, goes up for the Titan chip, unable to execute. And MoMo's back on offense, but man, Ink is all over him. Peach doing a lob up to herself, unable to maintain possession, but man, Ink is playing so fast and he's already got it back. You gonna use that item? Yes, he is. Turtle shell into the Titan chip, and Ink is up 3-0 with only 45 seconds into the game. Right now, Ink is hitting on all cylinders. Team tackle from Bowser over to Pauline. That's one of the things that you see with manual mode is you see those offensive team tackles. So you're actually, you know, tackling while you're on offense. That is one of the benefits of playing manual mode, but of course, doing it is easier said than done. Man, and that Peach is once again, wow, look at that. Is he going to connect that? No, he doesn't. That would have been a great play to connect that, but even still, the defense was amazing. So we are seeing some peak Ink right here. Waluigi over to Donkey Kong, but he gets hit by Bowser. Bowser lobs up at the Pauline. Pauline over to Peach, but MoMo is able to get possession. Man, double team tackle there. Luckily, MoMo is able to have his Bowser interfere to keep Ink from scoring a goal there. But we are only about halfway through this game. Another offensive team tackle by Ink. Donkey Kong over to Bowser, but Ink is there. Right now, MoMo's having a hard time getting anything going. This is incredibly fast play. If you're used to playing this game, you know that the best players in the world, they play incredibly quickly. But even this speed is next level astounding. Ink's Waluigi gets tackled by Donkey Kong. Pauline up to Peach. Peach with the perfect tackle. Waluigi, and we have a lot of items flying around here. Let's see what Momo can do. He's trying for a wall pass, trying to get past Bowser, but it doesn't work. Oh, guess somehow he did maintain possession though. Now Ink has got it back. He's going to do a free kick from Bowser up to his side of the field. Momo's doing a good job of slowing Ink down, but still unable to get on the board. Peach up to Waluigi. Is he going to put that one in there? No. Again, Momo is still without a goal, and we've got about 1 minute left in this game. Momo has got to get something going right now because Ink's defense is absolutely positively oppressing. Bowser over to Waluigi, Waluigi over to Peach. Momo's back on the attack, trying to get something going here, but man, offensive team tackle from Bowser into Pauline puts him over on Momo's side of the field. 54 seconds left. Momo is laying some hits. He does get a shot off, but it does not go in. Waluigi activating the mushroom. Lob pass over to Peach, and it goes in. Man, Ink is up 5-0 with a little under a minute left in this game one. Man, Ink is smoking. Pauline up to Peach. And Momo is using these items. Ink is giving him out the items for sure, and he's trying to... Momo's usually a pretty conservative player when it comes to the items. You know, he doesn't use them excessively like a lot of players do. But right now, he needs to start using those items to try to get on the board. We've only got 18 seconds left. Ink with another Titan chip doesn't go in. Momo, Bowser over to Peach, Peach over to Waluigi. Does a few zesty dodges to try to create some space, unable to do it. Pauline up to Waluigi. Waluigi puts it in. It is 6-0 with 4 seconds left on the clock. Goodness gracious. And we've got 3 seconds left. And that'll do it. So game one goes to Ink. Congratulations to him on that first game. That was incredible. Let's do a little post-game analysis. So I did have a request from one of my viewers to do more post-game analysis because they wanted to see some of the stats of these, high-profile matches. And as you can see here, Ink just absolutely dominated. There's not a really big discrepancy in some of the stats. Items used, not a big difference there. Passes there, we're talking about a difference of 9. No big deal. But the shots on goal is incredible. Momo only had 1 shot that entire game. And guys, to have 1 shot in an entire game is amazing by itself, but this is a true testament of Ink's masterclass defense because Momo is an offensive powerhouse. He's a guy who knows how to create space and get a play going. So the fact that he was only held to 1 goal there is nuts. Momo, he's got an uphill battle here, but let's see if he can turn things around in game 2. All right, game number 2, Ink versus Momo. Now let's see what Momo can do to help turn things around. Game 1 definitely did not go his way. Complete shutout by Ink. And the colors have switched. Momo is now in the green. Ink is in the gray. But let's see what he can do here. Pauline down to Waluigi. Puts it in. Okay. So already we're seeing a much better performance from Momo. He's 1-1, whereas last game he only got 1 shot, 0 goals. He's got 1 shot so far and got a goal, so he's already doing better. And let's see how Ink responds. Team tackle from Pauline over to Bowser. Bowser does a tap shot, unable to put it in. Momo is back on the move. Pauline down to Peach. Peach up to Waluigi. Waluigi tap shot, and he's up 2-0. Momo is doing so much better. Looks like switching Pauline out for Bowser was a great move. Or switching Bowser out for Pauline, rather, was a great move. I think that just gave him less of a hitbox because, again, Ink's team, his play style, it is right for tackling. And when you have a big player like Bowser right there in the front, he's going to be able to disrupt your formation right from the beginning of the game. Ink is on the move. Team tackle from Waluigi over to Pauline, but Momo able to regain possession. He's on the move, looking for somebody up there. Tries to lob pass up to Peach, but not there. Tap shot from Momo. He's up 3-1. Man, Momo is doing so much better. Between switching out his captain, and I think he's probably just gotten used to the pace of the game, he's doing incredibly well. And Donkey Kong over to Pauline. Pauline is moving, and good use of a red turtle shell by Ink there. So team tackle from Pauline over to Bowser. Bowser over to Waluigi. Waluigi pushes Bowser through several defenders, but still able to get close enough to the goal. MoMo with the Titan chip. Yes, able to put it in. It was kind of narrow. It was right on that line, but when Boom Boom fell on it, he was able to put it the rest of the way into the goal. So kind of a, I wouldn't say a lucky break from MoMo there. He did a great job of recovering, but Boom Boom, maybe that he gets an assist. Peach over to, going for the cross pass, but Ink is there to shut him down. Bowser to Pauline, Pauline up to Waluigi, Waluigi down to Peach. Cross pass up to Waluigi, yes sir. So MoMo using that banana to try to knock Waluigi off because he saw the cross pass coming, but it was just a fraction of a second too late. Ink has regained possession. Pauline over to Peach. Peach cross pass up to Waluigi. Yes, and now Ink only trails by 1 point. About halfway through the game. Moving right along. Pauline over to Waluigi. Waluigi up to Peach. And we're giving out some items here. Waluigi with the lob pass up to Pauline. That was a great shot on Momo's part, but Boom Boom is there. And man, we are just giving out items like it was Christmas here. Tap shot from Peach, and he goes up 2 points. Momo now up 5-3. So we're definitely seeing a much more, looks like Momo's gotten a lot more comfortable with the speed of play. The change in his team certainly helping. He's been leading this entire game. Ink only trails by 1 now with that cross pass. Pauline puts the shot in. Let's see what happens on this next one. Man, Pauline got a 2-for-1 deal on that tackle. Looking for Waluigi with the cross pass. Decides to try to go for the Titan chip, but Boom Boom doesn't go for it, and Momo is back on offense. Is he going to use an item here? No, Ink uses an item here to slow down Momo's progress. Pauline up to Waluigi. Unable to put it in. Pauline up to Waluigi. Ink back on the move. Looking for a team tackle. Yep, up to Bowser, but Donkey Kong is there. Ink uses one of those red turtle shells to once again slow Momo's progress. Pauline over to Bowser. Bowser does a zesty dodge because I think he was looking for a tackle to come from Pauline, but now Ink is back on the move. And Ink's defense is just absolutely oppressive. But, I mean, Momo is doing a great job holding his own here. 50 seconds left in the match, and he is up by 1. If he can hold Ink off just a little bit longer, then he can even up the series. Man, it's like Thunderdome up in that upper left-hand corner of the of the board. And Momo's back on the move. He's got possession. Donkey Kong over to Peach. It would be really big if he could score a goal here. Ooh, but man, Ink's defense is just too good. Looks like he was going for the team tackle there. Titan chip? No, goes for the cross pass, puts it in. Ink ties the game up 5-5. Let's see if Momo can respond. Pauline up to Peach. Peach down to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong back up to Peach. Donkey Kong is laid out. Does a wall pass up to Pauline. Can he put it in? No. And now Ink, it's his turn. He's back on the move. But Momo has regained possession. Ink's got the ball. Peach over to Waluigi. Waluigi over to Bowser. Bowser over to Waluigi. Do we have a shot? And yes, Ink puts it in and is able to close that game out too, but much better performance by Momo. Let's do a little post-game analysis. All right, so Momo had a much better game 2 than game 1. Rather than just having 1 shot on goal, he had 8. Was able to convert more than half of those into goals. Ink, on the other hand, had 9 shots on goal, able to convert 2/3 of those into goals. Items used about the same. Tackles, I think you're always going to see more tackles from Ink as a result of his play style. Momo with 81 passes. That is a tremendous amount of passes, which I think is a testament to Ink's play style, where it's so oppressive you have to pass a lot to keep the ball alive. Interceptions, Momo killed it 11-5. Assists, the same. Possession, about the same. But of course, Ink was able to come out on top with that last goal. So now Momo is down 2-0 in the series, but of course we are seeing some great progress from Momo. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens in game number 3. Game number 3, Ink versus Momo. Once again, we're switching the colors. Ink is in the black, Momo's in the green. Let's see what happens on this one. Again, MoMo showed a lot of great progress in comparison to game 1 and game number 2. We are seeing a little bit of personnel change on Ink's part. MoMo has not changed his team up, but Ink does have Toad in the defender position rather than Peach. And that's something that you kind of see from a lot of these top players. If they don't like the way that something was performing, they'll switch it out, they'll adjust. Just like MoMo switched out Bowser for Pauline, because that wasn't working for him. Now we're seeing Ink switch out Peach for Toad. I guess maybe he just wants a little bit more toughness. I think that Toad has probably 12 or 14th strength. So it could be that he just wants a little bit more muscle because that Peach was more of a technique, finesse type character. But right now it's 1-0 in Momo's favor. Ink is on the move. Nope. Correct me, I'm mistaken. Momo's on the move. But Ink's able to regain possession. He's looking for that team tackle into Waluigi. Looking for maybe a tap shot there, but Momo's using those items. Again, Momo is usually a very conservative player when it comes to item usage. I think we're going to see him be a little bit more liberal because Ink is surely giving them out. And we definitely saw that there. He uses that bomb on defense rather than offense. I think Momo has realized that Ink's tackles are going to be crazy. So he's going to have to use those items a little bit more liberally, not just on offense, but also on defense if he wants to maintain possession. Because if you're going to pass, 80 times in a game, I mean, that's tough. That means you are ducking and dodging a whole lot to try to keep these plays alive. So in order to create some space, Momo is probably going to have to use some of those items on defense. Toad's got a wide open lane. We're going to see a Titan chip, but no, it doesn't go in. Oh, wow. We see Ink use that quick chat feature. He says, oops. I'm guessing kind of what happened there is he didn't have quite the angle that he wanted to get Boom Boom completely out of the way. And he's paid for it. Momo was able to convert that failed goal into one of his own. Momo's back on the move. We're going to see that mushroom come out? No, it goes for the cross pass. Pauline hits Waluigi there. Ink going for, or Momo going for the quick shot, unable to convert. And Momo's giving Ink out some of his own items as well. Team tackle there from Ink. Beautiful team tackle. Momo using that banana to try to shut Pauline down. Comes up a little bit short, but Pauline goes for the charge shot, but Boom Boom is there. Are we going to have a goal here for Momo? Yes. And Momo goes up 3-1. Momo is looking so much better. It seems like as the series goes on, Momo gets progressively better. If he continues this, obviously he's going to do a lot better in the series, but you can't keep Ink down. Remember, Ink currently is listed as the #2 player in the world. So we'll see what happens here. Toad up to Pauline. Pauline was thinking about the cross pass, went for the cross pass. Man, you can see how she took a hit right there. So that Pauline, I think she's probably got at least strength 21. She takes that tackle, but it doesn't take her down. As a result of being able to stay on her feet, he's able to get that Titan chip and convert it to a goal. It is now a tied game. Ink is back on the move. Toad over to Waluigi with the team tackle. He's looking for Pauline in the cross pass. Yes, puts it in. And there is Ink doing manual mode things to an expert degree. Pauline up to Peach. Peach goes for the tap shot. Now that was a great shot. It just did not go in, which happens. Goes for another shot. Doesn't go in. Just the angle's not there, and Boom Boom seems to be a little bit vigilant right now. Wow. Well, I thought Boom Boom was being vigilant there, but definitely had a Boom Boom moment, and Momo is calling it. You get a goal like that from Donkey Kong from that angle. I don't know what you can do other than blame it on Boom Boom. But now Peach is on the move. Donkey Kong passes over to Waluigi. Waluigi tries to put it in, doesn't. Waluigi over to Pauline. Pauline back over to Bowser. Bowser up to Toad. Toad with the cross pass over to Pauline. Ink is moving the ball using a lot of passes. Now pay close attention because Momo does have a star, which typically we think of as a guaranteed shot, but in this game nothing is guaranteed. But If I were him, that would be the item that I'd want to have at this point in the game, at this point in the series. Pauline over to Toad. Goes for the zesty dodge because he was worried about the hit. But doesn't matter because now Ink is back on the attack. Toad at the Bowser. Bowser over to Pauline. And we have got 13 seconds left. Okay, so Ink is giving out items. And Momo decides to go ahead and use it. Oh man, great item usage there by Ink. And let's see what's going to happen. Can Momo put it in? Yes, he can. 5-4 with only 3 seconds left. That should close it out, but with these top players, you can never count them out. So let's see what happens here. Quick shot. So it's kind of a desperate shot. It was a good shot, but somewhat of a desperate shot. Toad over to Pauline, gets it in, and now we are in another golden goal moment. Pauline over to Waluigi, back up to Pauline, puts it in. Yes! And Momo is not going to be swept this series. He is down only 1 game. Let's do a little post-game analysis. Okay, so here are the stats for game 3. Momo wins, and you can see why. Shots on goal, 14. We're seeing more shots from Momo. He's finding ways to open up his offense. Ink only has 8 that game. Item used, Ink only used 3 items. So we're also seeing a much cleaner defense from Momo, only giving up 3 items. Tackles, again, you're always going to see more from Ink using that manual mode playstyle. Passes, 75 from Momo. Remember last game he had 81, so we're still doing a whole lot of passes to try to open up that offense, and it worked out. Interceptions, 5-2, assists, 3-4, but possession is something to pay close attention to, 56%. That's a big deal. So I think Momo is working out a way to get these wins over Ink. Let's see if he can go up in game number 4. He's only 1 game behind in the series, and of course, it's whoever gets up to 4 games first. So let's see what happens in game 4. Is Ink going to go up 3-1, or is Momo going to be able to tie it up? Okay, game number 4. Once again, we're switching the colors around. Momo is in green, Ink is in black. Momo is down by 1 game in the series. If he can win this one, he can tie the series up. If Ink can win this one, about to say Wink. If you add Ink plus win, you get Wink. If Ink can win this one, then he'll be 1 game away from closing it out. So let's see what happens. Again, Ink is in black, Momo's in green. Momo's been looking progressively better as the series goes on. Looking for the Titan chip there, Ink is, but Momo's able to slow it down. Now, one thing that I appreciate about that play is that he just tapped Pauline. He couldn't knock her down, but he could stop her from carrying out the play. And as a result of that, he was able to regain possession and get a goal. And right now we're looking at tap shots. Momo got a tap shot to go up 1 goal. Now Ink has got a tap shot to tie the game. Great team tackle there from Ink. Man, I mean, ooh. Momo using an item there. I think I threw Ink off a little bit there. Cross pass from Waluigi up to Pauline. She puts it in. Ink is up 2-1. 30 seconds into the game. And it looks like, yeah, once again, we do have another personnel change from Ink. From what I can tell here, it looks like he's got Bowser now maybe in the defensive wing. I'll have to wait to the kickoff to see, but let's take a look real quick. Ink is up 3-1. Yeah, so once again, Ink has made another personnel change. So you remember in games 1 and 2, he had Peach in the defensive wing. Then he switched over to having Toad in the defensive wing. Now he's got Bowser in the defensive wing. So Ink is bringing all bigs. All bigs. Whereas before he had Peach and he had Toad, so he had a little bit of finesse, he had some small bodies. Now he's brought out nothing but muscle. But Momo able to convert that goal, and he is now only trailing by 1. But this is the big boy team from Ink. Waluigi up to Peach, Peach down to Pauline, Pauline over to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong doesn't really have a recipient. Ooh, good move there by Ink. But Momo is on the move, using those mushrooms to try to create some space. Ooh, and here's a, man. That's the thing, is that you think when you're playing against Ink, you think you have all this space and you can pull off a play, but then he's able to use those team tackles to cut off that space, and he does it so well. Bowser up to Waluigi, Waluigi over to Pauline, Pauline over to Donkey Kong, cross pass up to Waluigi, but Momo's there. Wall over to Peach, Peach over to Pauline. And Momo was able to keep this play alive. We do have some items being given out there. Good item usage there by Ink. Perfect tackle from Donkey Kong to get in possession of the ball. And yeah, I mean, it didn't look like MoMo had a lot to go on there, so he was just kind of struggling to make something happen. But here goes Ink, Pauline, over to Waluigi. Long lob pass over to Walu, trying to put him in that corner. Ink is only up by 1 point. This is a tight game. This is probably one of the tighter games we've had in the series so far. MoMo definitely needs to convert sometime soon because we've only got a minute left. Pauline with that team tackle over to Waluigi. Waluigi does a cross pass, but Pauline wasn't there. The pass was a little bit faster than Pauline was. Waluigi. Good item use there, cross pass. And again, there you see, Pauline, she doesn't go down, but MoMo is able to just disrupt her long enough to regain possession. Now he's just fighting with Eats to try to keep the play alive. And now Ink, I would be surprised if this does not go in. Yep. So Ink using those team tackles to open up some space to get a goal, and now he is doubling the score of MoMo 4-2. But that's not big of a difference when it comes to this. But now Ink is back on the move yet again. Uses an item over on Waluigi. Oh, wow, that was a cool play. So he goes for the Titan chip with Pauline. But Waluigi is so close, it just turns into a pass to him. It almost turns into a lob pass, and he's able to put it in. So Ink is now up 5-2, and he's back on the move. Another tap shot, doesn't go in. And Momo's got a little bit of room here. What's he gonna do? He's looking for the tap shot. Yes, okay. So Pauline able to put in that tap shot. He's only down by 2 points. Pauline down to Waluigi. Ink regains possession. Donkey Kong over to Bowser. Bowser over to Waluigi. Ooh, that would have been a detrimental goal to Momo there. So Momo's back on the move. There's 25 seconds left in the game. He needs to make something happen here. Team tackle from Waluigi over to Bowser to clear some space. Donkey Kong up to Pauline. Pauline going for it. No, not able to convert the Titan chip. We have 7 seconds left. Momo uses that bomb to try to clear some space, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So Ink is able to close that one out 5-3. He is now only 1 game away from closing out the series. Let's see what this game looks like. All right, so the stats look pretty different in this game. A lot less shots on goal from both players. Ink had 7 shots, got 5 goals. Momo, we're kind of seeing more like game 1 stats there, where they only had 5 shots on goal, but he was able to convert those. So we have a very few shots on goals, but both players able to convert those shots into goals. Items used, about what we've been seeing throughout the series. Tackles, as always, you see more from Ink. Passes, you know, Momo is just cranking out a lot of passes. 81, 70, 78. So he's just cranking out a ton of passes. A lot of interceptions from Momo. And his possession is a lot more than Ink, but Ink, it looks like he just was a little bit more efficient with his time with the ball, able to go up in this series. So it's the series now 3-1. Ink is 1 game away from closing it out. Momo is now playing for his life. Let's see what happens in game number 5. Game number 5. Ink is up 3-1. Is this going to be the last game of this particular series, or is Momo going to be able to keep his dreams of world domination alive? Here we go. Ink is in the green, Momo's in the black. Ink, once again, is sticking with the bigs. Sticking with the bigs. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. I've been playing Ink in some friendly games, and he has been using a Birdo incredibly effectively. Great effectiveness in the O-wing position, and I was kind of hoping that we would see that here, but we're not. Ink is going to stick with his old reliable all-big team. And right now it's 0-0 with 30 seconds into the game. Momo in black, Ink in green, team tackle from Donkey Kong over to Waluigi. Waluigi passes over to Pauline. And I think we're going to continue to see a lot of passes from Momo here. Titan chip, unable to convert. Okay. Ink with a long pass from Boom Boom. Waluigi looking for Bowser, but Momo's looks like he might be a little bit more liberal in his tackles now, but Ink able to go up 1-0. Now is Momo going to go back there and try to get that item? I would certainly do that if I were him, but no, he's going to go for the shot instead. Oh, yes, able to put it in. So right decision by Momo there. One of the things about MoMo is he's really great with his judgment, and we certainly saw that there. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. The item's about to go out. So what he does is he does a team tackle in order to secure it. Great play from MoMo there. 1-1. Donkey Kong over to Pauline. Pauline back to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong over to Bowser. Bowser over to Pauline. Pauline up to Waluigi. Looking for the tap shot. Unable to find it. Pauline down to Peach. Nope. Unable to convert. And Ink is back on the move. And Boom Boom actually ends up doing a punt there. And great defense from both these players here. I mean, just really amazing defense. And there is the team tackle from Waluigi over to Pauline. Pauline able to get the Titan chip. Great job there converting from Ink. About halfway through the game. Ink uses the mushroom, going for the super slide. Yes, sir. Didn't see anything there. He says, oops. I guess he was trying to go for something a little... Donkey Kong probably went a little bit further than he wanted to, I suspect. And yeah, we are seeing a lot of items being given out by Ink, and MoMo is using them wisely. And great tackle there from Ink. I mean, you see it's perfect, where MoMo, as soon as he gets the ball, it is pixel perfect. I'm going to tell you guys this. Out of all the players that I've seen thus far in World Championships that I think has a chance to beat Virtue, I think Ink is it right now. He's looking good. He's looking clean. That very first game was absolutely amazing. If he can play like that, he definitely has a shot against Virtue. But don't count MoMo out yet because it is a tight game. It is only 2-2. But you know, I just want to insinuate that a lot of these plays that we're seeing from Ink are next level stuff, and that's exactly what you have to do to be the #1 player in the world. But let's see what MoMo does here. Going for the shot. Nope. Ink shuts it down. 2-2 with 1 minute left to go. Tap shot. No, these goals are just not going in. Ink goes for that. Ooh, goes for the bomb. But again, MoMo is wisely using those items to shut down Ink's offense. And there is just a lot of tackling, a lot of passing going on here. MoMo is just trying to get the ball away from the goal, doing whatever he can, doing the right thing. We're going to see a cross pass. Yes, we are, but Ink is there. 47 seconds left in the game. Ink does have a couple items, so MoMo is hitting some liberal tackles. And Ink has got a wide open lane. Goes for the Titan chip, but Boom Boom was just not biting it. But he's got 2 items here. Right now, MoMo is doing a great job hanging on and being super competitive. But that item from Ink gives him a little bit of a slight advantage. We'll see what happens there. And gets that tap shot in, and he goes up by 1. So MoMo finds himself up against the wall. Ink has 2 items, 20 seconds left. MoMo really needs to convert here. Ink does give up an item, but gets it a little bit too late. MoMo might have to use that on defense. There's only 10 seconds left. And 8 seconds left. MoMo can make something happen here. He's got to use that item. Cross pass. Yes! Great job, MoMo. 2 seconds left in the game. And it is a tie game. Looks like we might have another golden goal moment here. Pauline over to Waluigi. Cross pass. Man, what's going to happen? All right, MoMo looks like he's got the ball again. Each over to, oh man, this is good territory for Ink. Taps, goes for the perfect shot, unable to convert. Hits Donkey Kong, cross pass. Tap shot, and that'll do it. Man, what a series. What a match. Ink wins and advances in the World Championship. Let's do a little bit of post-game analysis before we close out. All right, so for this last game, you know, we see that this was stats are all over the place. 14 shots from Ink. He had a ton of shots, only 4 went in. So his shots weren't as proficient as we normally see. MoMo only able to convert 1/3 of his shots into goals. Items about the same. Tackles, a few less tackles than we've been seeing from Ink in this series. Passes, a little bit more from MoMo, of course, but that's what we've been seeing throughout this series. Interceptions, 8 from MoMo. He absolutely killed it and had higher possession. But you know, it came down to a golden goal. Ink was able to put it in, and ultimately he's able to advance in the World Championships. I think we would agree that was a fantastic set, and congratulations to Ink because he is one step closer to becoming the next Mario Strikers Battle League World Champion. I hope you enjoyed this entertaining and competitive gameplay footage. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to come and join Sharp Stadium. Again, link to the server is in the description of this episode. Until next time, I'm the Sharp. Thanks for watching.